Okay, ladies, gentlemen, YouTube, Facebook, back again for another video. So, Papa Smokehead Morrow back again for another video. This time, it's a video on vampirism. So, I may actually have to split these videos up into separate talks. This one, I'm going to focus heavily on the methods of vampirism. Or the methods, sorry, that I know. So, the methods that are known to me of doing energy or psychic vampirism. So, I'm going to break this down into things such as astral methods, so you can astrally travel to somebody and you can astrally create tendrils that then attach to this person and draw the energy out of this person, so you can do it astrally. Also on the astral plane you can astrally travel to, let's say, a person's bedroom and leave a small astral device in their room that feeds off them every time they sleep. So you don't actually have to be there, and you don't actually have to have a tendril linked to this person. Basically, the device draws in all the energy out of them. Imagine like a battery-powered vacuum cleaner. It draws in all the energy out of them into its storage compartment. You come along, empty it into yourself. On the astral plane as well, you can use servitors. So vampiric servitors can actually feed off people for you and come back to you and give you that energy. And you can do something known as dream walking, which is where it's similar to the astral method, but you vampirize people in the dreams. There are many different ways to do it through dream walking, though. You can do it, for example, through a lady vampire I know does it through sexual seduction. So she'll appear in people's dreams sexually, and the energy that is given out upon release, so upon climax, is what she feeds upon. There are people that do it through fear, so someone will turn up in your dream and give you one hell of a nightmare, and they'll eat all your fear off you and transmute it into something positive for themselves. So that's a way to vampirize through dream walking. Now there are a couple of pros and cons to this. The pros to this is it increases your power extremely quickly, while at the same time weakening your enemies phenomenally. But the cons are it can be addictive, and in fact the astral method can be that addictive that your astral self can go start doing shit on its own, or it can the tendrils can attach to people at random who you're not meaning to feed off, due to it like being a bit difficult to control if you're not adept at it. So a lot of newbies actually get involved in vampirism thinking that they're going to be ultimately powerful, and they end up accidentally making people around them sick, attacking friends and family by accident, and then they end up eventually in beef with people and stuff like that. And a lot of it isn't through any of their own creation. I've learnt in a lot of cases, a lot of it isn't them thinking, oh, I'm going to take this person out so I'm going to vampire him. Actually, a lot of it is this person's got into this particular method of power building with it being quite quick, and I'd say it's not exactly effortless, but it's a lot more effortless for me personally than a few of the other methods. And they've not been able to control it properly, so they've got into it too quick. Okay, so that's the astral method. The psychic method. There are a few ways to do the psychic method. You can make direct eye contact with people. So you can make eye contact with people and you can draw the energy in through them by using your eyes to do this. So you can basically, while you're making contact with them, you're drawing in their energy, whatever emotions or energy that they're giving off, and you're actually eating that energy, transmuting it, if it's not good energies, into something that's good for you. If it is good for you, then you just keep taking it in and taking it in and taking it in. And the eye contact, the eyes are known as the portals to the soul, or they can be known as the portals to the soul. So that's, if you think about it, that's how you link into somebody. You link into somebody with your eyes, and it's almost like an astral tendril, but it's not an astral tendril, is it? Because you're psychically linking to somebody, and the link's established by the eye contact, and that's where you're drawing your energy from. This can also be done in video or video chats. So there are a lot of people online that will chat absolute fucking dog shit on YouTube just because they want to be sat like that and absorbing all your energy in from you. Everyone can do this and absorb your energy in from you, fuck it, man. But you know what I mean? They just sit here talking a load of dog shit that way when you're all lapping it up and watching it and going, yeah, I'm liking this, what I'm seeing, because they're basically telling you all your fantasy shit. And they're sat there like this going, and fucking sucking it all in off you, do you know what I mean? It's like they can do it through eye contact, through videos. I have done it before to targets, so people I've had battles with or hexed through an image. So either through an image on the Facebook profile or an image of them personally. And what I have basically done is, instead of putting both hands down like when you give energy healing, I put your left hand, which can take energy, down over the image, and closed my eyes and went into a visualization meditation of all their energies, leaving them, going up through the heart chakras, up through the crown chakras, leaving them out of their crown chakra and coming through the image into my hand, and then going up through my hand into my heart chakra and being transmuted into the energies that I needed at the time. After I'd done this, I then attacked the shit out of the person. Because another thing with vampirism is people do use it as a weapon, but it's a good precursor too. It's a good precursor in the way is if you can weaken your enemy stupidly before you drop a load of fuckery on them, they're going to find it a lot harder to deal with said fuckery that you've dropped on them. So this is a psychic way of doing it. There's another psychic way of doing it. I call it eating the beef. What it is there's a lot of people that do this. Now I'm not going to mention any names or discredit people, but there are some quite, shall we say, semi-famous YouTube people that do this on purpose. And this is, they'll fire shots at people on YouTube, they'll start beefing people, they'll start calling people out over shit that's nothing to do with them, just to basically get a reaction, just so that they can eat the beef. These people will say, oh, send me as much smoke as you can, I want smoke, I want you to send me this shit. Yeah, these people are doing it on purpose because they do want smoke, yeah. They want you to open a video about them and go, this guy's a blah 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 blah, because all that energy you're giving into that video, this person's like, oh, thanks for the energy, and they're sat there eating it. Well, it's the same with any beef. When people are getting you riled up, writing shit to you and stuff like that, don't let it get you riled up, yeah. Let them do it, let them give you the energy, and just meditate on it, yeah. Meditate on it and transmute it into something that you do need for your body, something like, I don't know, healing, kundalini, whatever you need for your body at the time. Transmute it into that, rather than spending energy back on them, engaging with them, arguing with them, calling them names, entering a battle you might not win. Just eat the free energy that they're selling you. Eat the beef, scoff scoff, yeah, and fuck them off, simple as. Eat the beef, scoff scoff, fuck them off, done. Don't rise to beef eaters. Because beef eaters, all you're doing by rising to them and throwing your energy at them is you're just making them more powerful and more powerful. And then the lazy motherfuckers are sat there and all they've got to do is troll to get energy rather than work hard for it like the rest of us, you know what I mean? Don't forget, energy is the currency of the universe, so it's one of the most valuable things in the universe. So people snag it any way they can. And if they can call you a few nasty names and make a few horrible allegations about you just to get you to throw as much energy as you can at them so that they can eat it, they'll do it, and then they'll laugh about it, and then they'll do it to some other fucker before coming back to you because they realised you were a good meal last time. So ignore beef eaters, just scoff in it, just scoff, don't spit back, just scoff, simple as. So they're the psychic ways of doing it. Now there's other ways of doing it. You can do it through tactile contact as well. So if you touch people, and I've done this with one of my sister's brothers who let me test it on him with my left hand, tactile contact, I withdrew energy from him, he fucked off when I went to bed, and this was the middle of the day. He let me do it, and I did give him healing, and sort of give him energies back next time I saw him, but you can do it through tactile contact, and again it's very much, it's like giving Reiki, although instead of letting the energy flow into the person, you're drawing the energy out of the person. Now, with any of these methods, I'll just cover as well, with any of these methods, and with the next method I'm going to discuss, this is quite prevalent, but with any of these methods you run the risk of sucking people's negativity into them, because when you link to somebody you can't just think, oh wait a minute, I like this energy but I don't like this energy, so I'm going to suck this energy and leave that energy. It don't quite happen like that. It all sort of comes out in one big fucking horrible mess basically, and you'll get a lot of negative energy with it, a lot of negativity with it. What you need to do is either do an exercise to expel that energy and expel overwhelming psychic energies through either something like Qigong or Tai Chi, or you need to learn transmutation, which is a meditative process where you take the bad energies into your heart chakra and you transmute it, because your heart chakra being the healing centre, into healing energies, and then you spread that energies through your body and use the negative energies you've drawn off somebody as well to be changed into healing energies, and turning negative to positive and fixing yourself with it, rather than just leaving it as negative and weighing yourself down with it and potentially damaging yourself with it. So this is quite prevalent in the next method I'm going to tell you about, crowd feeding. So crowd feeding, you go to festivals and places like that where everyone's buzzing and everyone's in a good mood and you can feel the atmosphere, you can feel the energy in the air. That is one of the best places for an energy vampire to feed undetected. The method I covered for you before, tactile, yeah, that is the con of tactile, is it's obvious it was you. if you if you've sat there, say for example, giving a girl a massage for 10 minutes, yeah, and then she's like fucking all of a sudden no energy for 2 days afterwards and feels a bit sickly, you were the last person to touch her. If she's magic and spiritually minded, she'll know that you've tapped into her energy, especially if she's somebody that's psychically open herself. She might even have dreams about it, do you know what I mean? So the tactile, it's too obvious it was you. Crowd feeding, you standing 50,000 people all having a brilliant time, and there's such a buzz and vibration in the air, and you're drawing in that energy. Hell, there's probably other people in the crowd doing it too, so it's not that obvious it was you. You get a huge hit. It's more than eating off just one person. You get a huge hit. If you're quite advanced at visualization, you can create quite a few astral tendrils and go for it, attach them to 9 or 10 people at the same time and draw this energy in and transmute this energy into what you need. But again, the pro is it's quick charge, you get a lot of power off it. The con is there's a lot of negativity that comes to transmute, and it's all the quality of what you receive is based on the mood of the crowd, i.e. sporting events with 2 teams, try and stay away from them, because if you're in the losing stand, it's going to be full of negativity. It's not going to be as buzzing as the winning side. Do you know what I mean? So it depends on the crowd's mood as well as to what sort of energy you get. So that's crowd feeding. Now, there is energy, despite, and I know I tell people not to feed this way, right? I tell people not to feed this way because there's more energy in feeding in the other methods of what I've mentioned. And this particular method should be, in my opinion, should be saved for offering to the spirits, and that's blood. Now, blood itself contains energy, it contains life force energy, and it also represents life force energy. As a result, it can be consumed by a human or offered to a spirit to give them energy or to give them an offering of your life force. Now, the reason I don't recommend humans also consume other humans' blood is you can make each other sick, can't you? People don't know what you've got in each other's blood. You know, some person might do it, swap it with you, you know, and you might get sick off of it. So I personally save my blood for when I've got to offer it to demons and spirits and stuff like that. Don't drink other people's blood. I drink other people's life force energy, not their blood. But it can be done. I am going to acknowledge it. I'm not going to leave it out. Can be done. Humans can do it as well, but it's a good way to actually offer your energies to spirits. But you can also offer your energies to spirits in packs where they can just take it when they want as well. But the blood is symbolic of the life force energy, and it can be consumed to draw some life force energy. There's one not a lot of people know about as well, technology. Okay, so there's these things out now called psionic machines. They've been out for a while actually. A gentleman, I think his nickname is Uncle Chucky, on the internet actually makes them. Basically, it's a psychic vampirism machine. It's an electric device with batteries or a plug, whatever floats your boat, yeah, right? And it basically, what it does is it draws universal life force energy from fuckers into it, and then you can go and empty it into yourself. There's technology out there that exists that does that. I think that Uncle Chucky, I think that's the actual name of his website. I know if you Google that name, yeah, if you Google that name, you'll probably come up with the website to be able to actually buy the machine or buy the blueprints for it. I don't know how it works, but I know he's there. I've read his stuff but it was a long time ago, so well, I say a long time ago, about 8 months ago, so but it's there, and I'm going to acknowledge it, and it is possible to make a machine to draw in your life force energy, or a machine to hide somewhere to draw in somebody's life force energy. Then you can go and empty it into yourself. So that's a psychic vampirism machine. And it is possible. There are places that do it. I'm not too electrically versed myself, but then again, I found out that I was born a natural channel for energy, so I'm about as open as 2 barn doors that are swinging for energy, so I don't really need such machines. But out there for people that do need them, or for people that want them for whatever reason, you can get them. They are available. So I'm going to cut this video off now. The next video I'll do will probably be on how to protect your energy field from said threats. Have a good night. It's Saturday here, so right now I'm going to have a smoke with the Baron Sandy and bash out some tunes in his honour. So everybody don't do anything I wouldn't do, which don't leave you with the right lot. Happy Saturday. Good night.